Let's get it, let's get it, let's go. Welcome to or welcome back to More Than the Bag. I'm your host, Dr. Kerrie. I'm a serial entrepreneur here in Austin, Texas. Realtor, investor, transformational speaker, podcaster, the professor of Airbnb, and author. And I'm called to help women of all ages live full lives by becoming the authentic version of themselves and finding their true purpose. I believe you all deserve to live full lives full of peace, joy, abundance, love, and so much fulfillment. More Than the Bag is a show where I take you on a journey to finding your authentic self by chasing the right bag. Your bag is your calling, or what I like to say, your superpower. So many people are chasing whatever is hot right now, instead of chasing what they're truly passionate and driven to do. Everyone is born with a gift, and that gift is the key to your purpose. So let's make sure that we promise each other to never go back to the way you used to live, to think, and we truly start walking in our purpose. So before we dive into season 3, episode 8, all my newbies, y'all already know vets what we tell them. Welcome. But go ahead and press pause. Go on back and listen to season 1 and 2 and the beginning of season 3. But if you are feeling a little risque, you can go ahead and stay. But I'm telling you, will be blessed by seasons 1, 2, and the beginning of season 3. So we're going to get into season 3, episode 8. And I'm calling this episode The Vision and Freedom Bag. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go. Yes. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh my goodness, it feels so good to be back, y'all. I have been graduating from P2P. It was a 12-week program that I was in with my mentor and coach, the most amazing Patrice Washington, and the amazing coaches that we had. It was a total of 7, and it was a 12-week program, and it was powerful and truly life-changing. But during the last couple weeks, I just really want to focus in on just taking some time to myself. And then the last 10 days, my husband and I have been celebrating our 5-year anniversary. So your girl has been a little MIA. I did try to record this episode before I left, and then I uploaded it, and there was no volume. So I had to work out some kinks here. But nonetheless, your girl, Dr. Kerrie, is back, and I'm so excited to be bringing you a new episode because I love doing this, and I love being able to help you, move forward in your life, think differently, move differently, and truly start living full lives, because you deserve to be chasing the right purpose and figuring that out and walking in your calling and your abundance that we all deserve. All right. So the past couple weeks, I've kind of gone into detail of my new coaching program that I'll be dropping soon. So the past couple episodes have been all about that. Right? So my role method: reset and release, overcome obstacles, lose the labels, and learn to love. And today I'm going to be talking about vision and freedom, which are also the last components of my coaching program, where we really focus on figuring out what your purpose is, getting a plan together so that you can truly walk in the freedom that you deserve. A lot of people I talk to, or they DM me, they're like, man, Dr. Kerrie, how did you walk away from your full-time job? What did you have to do? And everybody is different. My story is not going to be the same as somebody else's. And so I can only give you tips and tricks on what worked for me, but your plan is going to look different. It might take a little bit longer. It might be a little bit shorter. I am not sure. So when people ask that, I'm like, okay, this is what I did, and this is what I'm doing now. And I'm telling y'all, it's not easy walking away from your 9 to 5 and going full on entrepreneur, because there are days where I'm just like, okay, Lord, what we doing here? What we doing? This is what you told me to do, but what are we doing? And so not everybody has the mentality to be able to deal with days where it's like, or weeks or months where it's like, man, I don't have any income coming in right now, right? So you have to make sure you have some consistency, you have a plan in place before you do that. So we are going to get into weeks 5 and 6 of my program, where I'm teaching women how to get clear on their vision in order to find purpose. So, the last episode, if you were tuned in, was about learn to love. And I don't like to say learn to love again, because some of us, we never knew what or how love feels like or looks like in our lives. So I always want to say learn to love, because it's really important to learn to love yourself, the people that are close to you, the people that are around you, and just the world, and seeing things differently. Because when your perspective changes, you change. What you focus on expands. So we really have to make sure we do go through those steps, and everybody's journey is different. It might take people longer to go through my role method, but I'm excited to be dropping this new program that's really going to be life changing for a lot of women. So yeah, I'm excited. But I just remember being in education. Oh my God, I was in education for 10 years, and I know some of y'all know that. And I remember being in my reserved parking spot as an assistant principal, and coming and going, I found myself in tears, because I just was not satisfied with my life. There was a lot of things going on personally, but there was a lot of stuff going on within my 9 to 5 as an assistant principal, where I was just feeling underappreciated, undervalued, and getting looked over for different opportunities, when other people that were doing half the work, and really it wasn't even up to par, were getting more opportunities. And it made me question who I was and my ability. And I just remember I was already hard on myself, and I've learned to extend grace to myself. And I want to encourage whoever is out there, if you are really hard on yourself, extend some grace. We extend grace to our parents, or we extend grace to our spouses or to our friends, but we don't know how to extend grace to ourselves. So just a quick little lesson: extend some grace to yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. Love yourself, care for you, make sure you are in the best position, because going and coming and being in tears, and going through depression, all of that, it just wasn't healthy. And I know God he has a funny way of, when you are at your lowest point and you are going through things, and you're trying to see a way out, he has a funny way of placing people or visions or things in your line of sight to just give you just a little push. And so I remember being in that situation where I just was not happy, and I was like, God, there has to be something else. There has to be something else. And I remember going to different open houses. And at this one particular open house that I hosted, this lady came in, and she was the only one to have a real conversation with me. And 2 days later, she followed up with an email and said that, I really love your personality. You have a lot going on. I want to help you grow your business. And I was like, oh no, you lady, we just met one time. And I have trust issues, so I don't be trusted just any and everybody. It takes a little bit for you to really warm up to me, and me to really trust you, because of the things that I've been through in my life, right? So, not to say that I don't end up trusting people, but it takes me a little bit longer. All right, don't judge me, okay? But I was like, I don't know, but something inside of me was like, just go for it. Like, what do you have to lose? What do you have to lose? And I went for it, and several months, this lady coached me and helped me grow my business to where I went from 0 houses to 7 back-to-back deals. 7 back-to-back deals where I was able to pay off my car and a whole bunch of other stuff, and really be like, okay, I think I can really do this. And I say that to say, because God, he has a way of putting people in your line of sight and opening up doors for you, or even closing doors, even when you're at your lowest point, or you're going through a valley and you don't see a way out. So I want to encourage you today that if you are in a valley right now, stay anchored in your faith. Stay anchored in your faith, because it's important that you don't waver, that you stay the course. If he gave you a vision and you were on track for that vision, know that there's going to be trials and tribulations and storms and distractions and attacks that are going to happen on your journey. But it's not for you to give up. It helps you to build character. It helps you to build a little bit more strength, a little bit more resilience, a little bit more fight. See, if it was easy, everybody would be doing it. But instead, we have so many people that doubt themselves or start and then they don't finish, or they're always looking for validation from other people, or they're only looking at the money. And it's like, no, you got to think about, what is my purpose? How I'm going to get there? And what am I willing to sacrifice to get to that point? When you start thinking like that, when you start believing bigger and greater, when you really stay anchored in your faith, some of that stuff don't even matter to you. See, I got to a point where I was like, I have no other choice but to move forward. I have no other choice but to get up. I have no other choice but to take the hand that she reached down and said, I want to help you. So why would I not grab on and move forward? That was God sending me a blessing. And I will forever be grateful for that. Forever be grateful for that. So what is it today that you are missing out on? Did somebody offer you something and you turned them down, or you questioned it? Or did God send you a vision and you're questioning the vision? What is it that is holding you back? What is it that is holding you back? You got to get up and you got to fight for your vision, for that freedom that you say you want. See, a lot of people, they just talk about, oh yeah, I want this life, or I want to do this. And it's just, that's it. They just talk about it. But I'm talking to my action takers today. What do you need to do? What do you need to change in order to become a better version of you? To get the money that you want, to follow the right purpose that you are called to follow. You got to make sure you get very clear on that. And that's what weeks 5 and 6 of my program are all about, is it's truly getting clear on the vision for your life, setting that, believing in that, understanding that freedom is on the other side of that, getting a plan together, and moving forward. Because you deserve that life of peace. You deserve that life of joy and freedom and fulfillment. Even though you might not have it now, you got to dig deep to believe. That's all it takes, y'all, is just belief. And then you just do your part, and God will do the rest. Or whoever you believe in will do the rest. I'm telling you, don't give up. Keep fighting. And I want to challenge you today. To find out what you are really good at and what brings you ultimate joy. And I want you to start journaling about that. So here are 4 questions I want you to write down if you're taking notes. Or if you want to just go back, we're at 13 minutes and 57 seconds, okay? What are you really good at is the first question. What are you really good at? Think about it. Some of you are really good at drawing. Some of you are really good at singing. Some of you are really good at planning. Some of you are really good at teaching. Some of you are really good at speaking, coaching, serving, and supporting. You got to think about that. So journal about all the different things that you're good at. Question 2, what can you do and never get tired of doing it? What can you do and never get tired of doing it? Some people are really good bakers. They can bake all day and they will never get tired of doing it. Some people like me, I can speak all day and I will never get tired of speaking because I love to help and encourage, because that's my gift. That's what I'm called to do. That's what I was born and created to do. It took me a while to figure it out, but I got it now. I got it now and I'm moving full force ahead. So what is it that you can do and you'll never get tired of doing it? And then you can attach money to it so that you can do it You can be passionate about it, and then you can make money from it. It all works together. God gave us these gifts and these talents so that we can live full lives. We don't have to be stressed. We don't have to be worried. We don't have to be worried about where the next check is going to come from. God will always provide. But some of us are off course right now in our lives. And I'm here to encourage you to shift, just to shift back in alignment with your life's mission, your life's goal. So question 3 is, what lights your heart on fire? Something about that question that gets me. What lights your heart on fire? Something that you wake up like, man, I want to do this every day. Lord, I got to figure it out. What is my plan? What is my next move? What lights your heart on fire? And question 4, what is something people always ask from you? Whether it's a DM or text message, a phone call, comes up in conversation. What is it? What is something people always ask from you? Think about that. And that could be the key to your purpose. See, sometimes your purpose you stumble upon it. Some of us, it takes us a shorter time. Some of it takes a little bit longer. Some of us, we know, but we just not moving towards it. Some of us are running away from it because we're scared. But you don't have to be scared of your purpose. All you got to do is believe in it, walk in it, enjoy it, embrace it. That's all you got to do. And God will do the rest, y'all. The money will come. The people will come. The experience will come. The support will come. The provisions will come. The abundance will come. The peace will come. The joy will come. The fulfillment will come. The freedom will come. It all comes. All it takes is a little bit of patience, work, faith. That's all it takes, y'all. Be patient with yourself. Extend some grace. Love on yourself. Go through the role method. Go back and listen to the first couple episodes. Reset, release, overcome obstacles, lose the labels, learn to love, and then start focusing on vision and freedom. And that's what my program is all about. I envision women walking around on earth, healed, whole, complete, free, abundant, powerful, brilliant, mighty, legendary, legacy changers, inspirational, and truly fulfilled with what they're doing. And if we can get to that moment where it's like, I can't do nothing but succeed. I can't do nothing but live in abundance. I can't do nothing but live in freedom. I can't do nothing but believe in myself. I'm tired of the doubt and the fear and the hesitation and the procrastination. Some of those burdens, y'all gotta let it go. Something has to shift within your mind, within your heart. It's going to take a little bit more prayer. It's going to take a little bit more meditation. It's going to take a little bit more of your gratitudes and your affirmation for you to get it. But you are worth the work. Just do it. Dig deep. Take the time you need. After your 9 to 5, get home and get to work on your vision and your purpose. And after a couple months or a couple years, you're going to be ready. You're going to be ready for that life that is waiting for you. I believe in you. And I'm giving you permission today to believe in yourself. Maybe no one's ever given you that permission. Maybe no one's ever told you that. Some of you, you don't even need it. You already going to do the work. But some of you, you just need a little encouragement today. So I'm here to tell you, you got it. You got it. You got it. This is coming from someone that dealt with childhood trauma, abusive relationships, negative experience in corporate America. I didn't get no trust. I didn't get anything handed to me. Everything that I've done, I've worked for. First person in my family to get a PhD. First person in my family to become an entrepreneur. First person in my family to truly have a healthy marriage. If I can be the first, what can you be the first to do? How are you going to change the legacy for your nieces or your nephews or your children or even the people after? How are you going to impact your family? You can be the first. Go after it. Get a plan in place. Believe in yourself like you've never believed in yourself before. Increase your faith like you ain't ever increased your faith before. Don't give up. Don't give in. Someone is waiting on you. Somebody is waiting on you. Somebody was waiting on me. And I always think about, if I gave up, that means somebody wouldn't get up. So think of it like that. If you give up, somebody else is giving up. So get up so they can get up. Move forward. Love yourself. And be encouraged today. So I want you to repeat after me. My vision for my life is clear, and I live in abundance and freedom. My vision for my life is clear, and I live in abundance and freedom. Believe in that. Repeat that. And keep on fighting. Keep on fighting. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. And I hope and pray, I truly hope and pray that you learn something powerful today. And make sure you go back and you listen to episodes or seasons 1, 2, and the beginning of season 3. I got a little bit more fire for y'all season 3, okay? And I'm excited that you're rocking with me and you're moving forward. And I pray that you're really seeing some changes in your life. There's some shifts happening. Belief levels are increasing. Your hearts are healing. Your lives are being transformed. Stay anchored in your faith. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And I just love y'all. And I'm just grateful, y'all. I'm grateful that God has given me this platform. He's given me this voice. He's given me the vision. I'm just grateful. And I sit in that daily. I see your DMs. I see your comments. I get your text messages, phone calls. And I love you and I thank you. And y'all make sure y'all keep your girl prayed up too. Because it takes a lot to keep doing this. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. I'm your host, Dr. Kerrie. Thank y'all so much for listening. Make sure y'all share this podcast with a family member, a friend, a co-worker who was ready to roll. Make sure y'all stay anchored with me on Instagram at Dr._Kerrie, Dr._Kerrie. on YouTube at Dr. Kerrie. If you go to my Instagram, you click the link in my bio, it'll take you to all my platforms. All right, let's get it. Let's go. Make sure y'all leave me a review. I love some good feedback. It's your girl, Dr. Kerrie. I will talk to y'all next time.